Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. WWE Hall of Famer The Undertaker shared a heartfelt message for a young fan who mimicked his entrance at home. The kid recreated the Phenom's entrance with his father's help. A video recently went viral on X/Twitter, in which a man can be seen playing The Undertaker's theme on his musical instrument, while his son enters the room in a similar manner to how Taker enters the ring. The viral clip caught the attention of the Deadman himself, who had a forward message for the kid. At WrestleMania 36 in 2020, AJ Styles lost a Boneyard match to the Deadman. Months later, Taker officially retired at Survivor Series 2020. He was inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame 2 years later, with Vince McMahon himself inducting him. The Phenom recently spoke with the Daily Mail and talked about adjusting to his retirement. Here's what he said. Mark Calaway is enjoying life outside the ring after a legendary 30-year career as the Phenom. He also runs a successful YouTube channel named 6 Feet Under with Mark Calaway. Abhilash Mendy is a pro wrestling journalist at Sportskeeda with nearly 5 years of experience. He completed his MBA from the Symbiosis Institute of Telecom Management in 2016 and worked with multiple banking institutions, including Tech Mahindra. While he started writing WWE articles for Sportskeeda in 2019 as a hobby, it eventually became a significant part of his professional journey. Abhilash checks his articles thrice before sending them to the editing team, ensuring his work is highly accurate and reliable. He has interviewed prominent pro wrestling personalities like Noam Dar, Angry Ms. Girl, Brendan Cabina, and Jesse Lambert. Abhilash is a big fan of AEW star Orange Cassidy, as he believes the former international champion's on-screen gimmick of an extremely lazy guy resonates with him. Given the opportunity to script WWE's next big storyline, Abhilash would treat fans to the second installment of the Bloodline Civil War. He would book Roman Reigns to reform the Bloodline with the Usos and Sami Zayn upon his comeback. The angle would see the tribal chief-led group go head-to-head with The Rock, Solo Sikoa, Tama Tonga, and Jacob Fatu in a blockbuster family feud. When not reporting on pro wrestling, Abhilash likes to work out, go on walks, read, and explore new eateries. In a world where wrestling icons often feel like larger-than-life titans, it's rare to see a true legend step out of the shadows to spotlight a fan. But that's exactly what happened this past weekend, when none other than The Undertaker, the Deadman himself, took to X, formerly Twitter, to send a personal message to a young WWE fan whose passionate tribute to the Phenom has gone viral for all the right reasons. The story began with a simple video. No flashy lights, no choreographed stunts, just a teenage fan, maybe 14 or 15, standing in his backyard, recreating The Undertaker's legendary entrance with homemade props, an eerie fog machine borrowed from his school's drama club, and the kind of intensity only true devotion can inspire. Wearing a long black coat and wide-brimmed hat, the young man moved with such deliberate grace, his eyes rolled back in tribute, that even longtime wrestling fans had to do a double take. Was this a reincarnation of Mark Calaway's immortal persona? The video, posted to a fan account on X under the handle @WrestleKid2025, quickly gained traction. At first, it was shared among niche wrestling circles, a fun and heartfelt homage, the kind that the WWE Universe always appreciates. But then something unusual happened. The video reached The Undertaker himself. On Sunday afternoon, Mark Calaway, who has rarely broken character during his decades-long career and only recently joined social platforms, retweeted the video with a short but powerful message that rocked the wrestling world. To understand the magnitude of this moment, you have to understand who The Undertaker is. For over 30 years, he was the WWE's most enigmatic and revered figure. Whether rising from coffins or facing opponents with an unblinking stare, he inspired awe and sometimes genuine fear. So when a man like that breaks his silence to praise a fan, it's no small thing. It's not just a retweet, it's a blessing. When you earn respect from the Deadman, you're doing something right. And perhaps most touching, The fan himself, now identified as 15-year-old Jordan Matthews from San Antonio, Texas, posted a tearful video reply later that day. Dressed once again in his homemade Undertaker attire, he stood before his phone, overwhelmed and trembling. "Mr. Calloway, I don't know what to say. I've watched every one of your matches, read everything about your career. You've been my hero since I was 5. Thank you. Thank you for noticing me. I won't let you down." The emotion was raw, honest, and deeply moving. Jordan's performance wasn't just a cosplay. It was a study in respect. Every step mirrored The Undertaker's slow, thunderous stride. His gestures were minimal yet dramatic, a tribute not just to the wrestler, but to the storyteller. That's what resonated with Calloway. This wasn't mimicry. This was performance art. In a follow-up interview with local Texas station KSAT-12, Jordan's parents shared their son's love for WWE. His father, Greg Matthews, a wrestling fan himself, said he didn't want an Xbox for Christmas. He wanted dry ice and a fog machine. Jordan's mom, Rhea, added he's been practicing that entrance for months. Every day after school, he'd put on that coat and just walk the driveway. I asked him why, and he said, "Because it has to be perfect." Wrestling is about more than wins and losses. It's about myth, spectacle, and legacy. The Undertaker built one of the most powerful personas in wrestling history, and now, unexpectedly, that legacy is being carried forward in a backyard in Texas by a young man with a coat 2 sizes too big and a heart that's just the right size. Mark Calloway, since retiring from in-ring competition, has been more open about mentoring and inspiring the next generation of talent. His One Dead Man Show series and public appearances show a more human side of the legend. Yet even now, he rarely interacts directly with fans online, which makes his message to Jordan even more profound. "I saw something genuine," he later said in a voice message posted on his official X account. "That kid's got the right mindset. It's not about flash. It's about belief. If he believes in what he's doing, others will too." That's the secret. That's always been the secret. Since the message went viral, Jordan has been invited to appear at a WWE live event in Houston later this month. Rumors suggest he'll get a backstage tour, and possibly even a one-on-one meeting with The Undertaker himself. WWE has not officially confirmed the details, but social media buzz is in overdrive. More than that, Jordan's story is inspiring other fans, young and old, to embrace their passions boldly and unapologetically. Fan art, tribute videos, and even hashtags like #JordanRises and #DeadMenApproved are trending. I'm just a kid who loves wrestling. I don't know what comes next, but I'll keep walking slow and never break character. There's something timeless about moments like these. In a digital world flooded with fleeting trends and disposable content, authenticity still shines. Jordan Matthews didn't go viral trying to chase fame. He simply followed his passion, and in doing so, he earned the respect of a legend. The Undertaker, whose catchphrase has always been "Rest in peace," gave life to a dream this week. And sometimes that's all it takes. One moment of recognition from a hero to set a young man's spirit on fire.